coming off of the knee injury, but the knee, knock on wood, doesn't seem to be bothering him much at all. But he is not going to ride the roller coaster. He's there to work. And everything that you've heard from players, from coaches, even his tone when speaking to media, it seems like everyone is on board and loving him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steph?
Yeah, I feel like this is at this point, you can only compare, apples to apples. So at this stage of last year, you had Judon embarrassing Gerard Mayo in front of everybody with the organization totally not having his back. And this year you have the video, whichever that was, 6 weeks ago, however long ago, where he's doing something that, whatever you want to say about it, was bringing some questions to his offseason training. Immediately, Vrabel addresses it with Karen Garisian the next day, and then 72 hours later, he's at Gillette Stadium smiling, waving to the fans and the media. That is what you do now. It's the difference with Vrabel in charge, who has the support of the organization, and he has the respect of the people that he's coaching, and last year. And that, to me, is obviously, it's not going to make them win games or lose games, but last year, they lost a lot of games instead of really winning them. Like last year, they gave opportunity after opportunity to opponents. They didn't line up right. They were getting pre-snap penalties.
They were undisciplined.
They were perfect way to put it. And I don't know if this team's going to be great. I think they're going to win 10 games. But Steph Diggs is exactly what you need. He's a guy that is incredibly talented, has a hell of a lot to prove, and this is it. He's 32, 31 years old.
32 years old, I believe.
So that's young for everybody except an NFL receiver, because if he shows out this year and he plays well and he's a leader, he's going to get one final contract.
Get one more shot at it. But I think the biggest thing is, and I didn't even cut you off, Curtis, but I think the biggest thing is this year, because it's interesting that you say, like, you fast forward a year from last year to where we are now. If you go back, the biggest thing for me is that there are no more questions, like big glaring questions. You know who your quarterback is. You know what your offensive coordinator is, right? You know what your head coach is and what he's been able to do. Like, there's no like, oh, how's Van Pelt? Like, what's his look like as a play caller? What's that going to look like? How's Mayo going to deal with, when this happens or in a game?
Wasn't their offensive line coach not around last year, or was that 2 years ago?
I thought the offensive line coach.
He left, right?
He left, right?
No, that was under Bill. Adrian Clem? Is that who that was?
That was on the Bill.
Okay.
Yeah, they had last year was the O-line Okafor, the player who left.
Oh, right. Correct. So you have the left tackle, your big offseason acquisition left.
You know what your, or like you can pencil in what your left tackle is. You brought up Steph Diggs. Like, if Steph Diggs is healthy, you know what your number